Welcome back to our channel. Today's video, where we'll uncover the subtle yet telling signs that a younger woman might secretly be wishing you take the first step towards something deeper. Love often lives in the quiet moments, those fleeting glances and unspoken words. If you found yourself wondering whether her gaze lingers a little too long, or if her laughter at your jokes is just a little too warm, you're not alone. Reading the silent cues of her action can be a delicate art. But when done with care and respect, it builds connections that hold real potential. This isn't about grand gestures or guessing games. It's about understanding her actions, her energy, and those little hints she may be sending your way. Knowing how to recognize these moments can give you the confidence to act with charm, kindness and authenticity, qualities that every true romantic values. If love inspires you and you're ready to deepen your understanding of relationships, this is the video for you. And don't forget, there's so much more wisdom waiting for you. Subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily insights on heartfelt advice. Together will help you move through the world of relationships with grace and unshakable confidence. 1. She finds reasons to be near you. The silent power of proximity. Have you noticed that she always seems to end up near you, no matter where you are? Whether it's in a crowded room, a shared workspace, or even a casual public setting. This subtle act of being close can be one of the clearest signs she's drawn to you. Physical proximity isn't just a coincidence. It's often a quiet, yet powerful way of saying, I want to feel connected. When someone wants to be around you, they gravitate toward your energy, even in group settings. Her choice to stand or sit close, or to position herself where conversations with you flow, naturally speaks volumes. It's more than just about being polite. It's about creating those small opportunities to share a moment, a laugh, or even a lingering glance that can spark something deeper. And this isn't only about what you see, it's also about what science tells us. Studies on human interactions reveal that physical closeness boosts familiarity and comfort, which are core ingredients of attraction. The more time you spend near someone, the more likely you are to feel drawn to them, a phenomenon called the mere exposure effect. It's subtle, yet undeniable, and if she's finding ways to be close to you, she's likely sending a signal for you to notice her where proximity shows up. Think about this next time you're in a social gathering. If she angles her chair toward you or makes sure she's within earshot of your jokes, she's probably craving those moments where you two can share a connection. Maybe she's more likely to approach you with a question or a comment, even amidst a crowd. If you share activity is whether a professional space, a gym or a hobby group, look for signs. And how she interacts. Does she find reasons to drop by your desk or station? Maybe she frequently offers to work on a project with you or joins your lunch table. These small gestures are her way of staying close without making her feelings too obvious, even in more spontaneous encounters at the park, at the store, or at a coffee shop. Does she linger just a little longer than necessary after saying hello? If she's suggesting grabbing a quick coffee or extending the interaction, it's a sweet, understated nudge for more time together. How to respond. When you notice these proximity cues, a warm response can work. Wonders lean into her space, just slightly during conversation, to show you're comfortable around her. Compliment her in passing when you're together, or make her laugh to deepen that growing comfort. Even small touches like a light tap on the arm can signal mutual interest in a friendly yet meaningful way. Why proximity matters. Proximity isn't just about being close physically. It's about creating shared experiences every moment near you. No matter how fleeting is her way of trying to nurture that spark, these shared spaces can build trust and intimacy over time, laying the foundation for a connection filled with warmth, comfort, and excitement. 2. She asks personal questions. A window into her true interest. Have you noticed her conversations going beyond the usual small talk? If she's asking about more personal aspects of your life, your passions, your dreams, or even your childhood, it's a clear signal that she's interested in knowing the real you. When a woman steps away from surface-level chatter and starts wanting to uncover what makes you unique, it's often because she's craving a deeper connection. These aren't just idle curiosities. If she's asking you about what you value, how you've handled challenges, or what kind of future you envision for yourself, she's likely trying to understand if there's compatibility between the two of you. More importantly, it shows that she's emotionally invested. People don't ask intimate, open-ended questions unless they're genuinely curious, and with curiosity comes connection. Why she's asking personal questions for her. These questions are a way to peel back the layers, to get to the essence of who you are. She might ask about your biggest aspirations, because she wants to know if you're the type to dream big, like she does. Maybe she'll wonder about your childhood memories, not just to hear a cute story, but to understand what shaped the man you've become. These exchanges are her way of building a bridge from casual acquaintance to something more meaningful. When she inquires about your goals, or even what you look for in a partner, she's doing more than making conversation. She's subconsciously or even consciously seeking alignment. Do your values echo hers? Could your dreams possibly intertwine with hers? These questions help her gauge whether the two of you might create a future worth building together. What this reveals about her interest when she asks questions like, "What's the most meaningful thing you've done?" or "What are you passionate about?" She's looking for edges of your personality. She can connect to these deep queries. Signal that she doesn't just see you as another face in the crowd. She's intrigued by your story, and she wants to know what makes you tick. When she lingers after you answer, smiling warmly, or looking into your eyes as though savoring your words, it's her way of showing just how captivated she is, how to respond to her questions. If she's inviting you into this intimate kind of dialogue, take it as an opportunity to mirror her energy, share your thoughts. Candy, lie openness invites authenticity, which is irresistible when building emotional bonds. Give thoughtful answers that reveal your values in your heart. For example, if she asks about your dreams, talk about something meaningful or even vulnerable. That level of honesty can spark trust and deepen your connection. Ask questions of your own to show her you're equally interested. If she wants to know what inspires you, ask her what lights her fire in return. It's a dance of mutual curiosity and discovery. Through this, you're not just answering questions, you're creating a dialogue that makes her feel seen and heard, elevating the intimacy between you, the meaning behind her questions. When a younger woman friend, conversations around personal questions, it's her way of lighting a path for you to follow. She's showing interest with warmth and intent, inviting you to uncover a meaningful connection together. It's not just about what she asks, it's about how deeply she listens and how her eyes sparkle with intrigue when you speak. Don't underestimate these tender exchanges there, where deeper bonds begin. 3. She gives compliments and notices the little things. A gentle signal of admiration. Compliments are one of the simplest yet sweetest ways someone can show admiration, and when a younger woman is attracted to you, her words often carry a deep level of sincerity and thoughtfulness. It's not just about polite gestures or casual remarks when she's interested. Her compliments quietly reveal and the attention she's been paying to everything that makes you uniquely. You might notice her compliments go beyond the typical "you look nice" instead. She points out specific things that stand out to her, things not everyone would take the time to notice. For instance, she might say, "I love your sense of style, it suits you so well," or "You have this calm confidence that's so refreshing." These kinds of comments speak volumes about her focus on you and show that she deeply values both your appearance and the way you care yourself when she notices the small details. It's not just what she says, it's how closely she pays attention to the little things about you. Maybe it's something as small as the way you take your coffee, a recent project you were excited about, or a hobby you casually mentioned weeks ago, if she remembers, and brings these details up later. It's a strong indicator that you've been on her mind. Imagine this: you told her about an upcoming trip you were planning, and a few days later she asks, "How was that trip to the mountains? Did you get to see those views? You were excited about that moment." Signals that she's not just listening, she's truly invested in your experiences and is eager to keep those conversations going. That kind of attentiveness is a clear sign she cares about connecting with you on a more meaningful level. Compliments about your character, the deeper meaning, while compliments about appearances are often the first to catch our attention. Pay close attention when her words highlight your personality and deeper traits. She might say, "I really admire how you're always so thoughtful," or "You have this incredible sense of humor." It's one of the things I love most about talking with you. These compliments have more emotional weight because they're tied to who you are as a person, not just how you look. If a woman notices and appreciates your kindness, resilience, or ability to make others feel at ease, it's a clear sign she sees you as more than just a friend. She's drawn to the things that make you authentically you, and that level of appreciation often stems from emotional attraction. What her compliments reveal when she compliments you, whether it's about how great you look, how effortlessly you make others laugh, or how passionate you are about your dreams, she's sharing pieces of her admiration in hopes that you'll notice her interest. Pay attention to the warmth behind her words and her intent to create moments of connection. Her ability to notice the little things and express them with such genuine care can be a subtle yet meaningful way of her saying, "I value you, and I hope you see it." Compliments and attentiveness like this are her gentle way of encouraging you to take things to a deeper level if you're interested. Show her that her kind words resonate by reciprocating with your own thoughtful observations. These small exchanges are the foundation of something truly special, for she remembers the little things, the little signs of emotional investment. Sometimes the smallest gestures reveal the biggest feelings. If she remembers the little details, you share the ones most people would overlook. It's an unmistakable sign she's paying more attention to you than anyone else. Whether it's a casual comment about your favorite coffee blend, a childhood story, or even a future goal you mentioned in passing. It's not just about having a good memory, it's about her emotional effort. When a woman recalls something you mentioned weeks or even months ago, it's her way of showing you that she values what you share. She's listening, taking mental notes, and holding on to the parts of your story that matter to her. These little details are her way of saying, "I see you and I care." The power of small details in building emotional connection. There's something magical about when someone remembers something small but meaningful about you. Maybe you told her about your favorite band, and she surprises you by sharing the song she thought you'd like, or perhaps you mentioned your favorite dessert DT, and the next time you're together, she suggests trying a place that serves it. These gestures go beyond politeness or random chance. They're thoughtful ways of weaving deeper intimacy into your conversations. When she remembers these details, she's sending a heartfelt message. "I want to understand you better." It's a subtle yet powerful way of showing that she's invested in the connection you're building. This attentiveness highlights her emotional engagement and suggests that she cares about the details of your life, because to her they matter. Thoughtful follow-ups that signal interest. One of the clearest signs of her attraction is when she thoughtfully follows up on something you've shared. For example, if you casually mention a weekend trip you were planning, and later she asks, "How was your hike? Did you catch that amazing sunrise you were looking forward to?" It's more than just polite conversation. It's a sign she's genuinely interested in your experiences and enjoys hearing about what makes you happy. Through these thoughtful follow-ups, she's showing you that she values what matters to you. It's her way of keeping the conversation alive even after days or weeks have passed, ensuring that the connection between you continues to grow. Why remembering small details matters. When a woman remembers the little things, it's a beautiful reflection of her emotional investment in you. She's not just passively engaging, she's actively listening, absorbing and responding to the pieces of your life with genuine warmth. It's about more than words. It's about the care she places into remembering what you've shared, showing you that you're always on her mind. Even better, this behavior often becomes reciprocal if you find yourself also remembering the little things about her favorite flower, her go-to coffee order, or a movie she's excited to see. It's a sign of mutual interest together. These moments create a foundation of trust and admiration, setting the stage for a connection that could grow into something deeper and more profound. The next time she brings up a small detail about your life, don't underestimate the meaning behind it. It's her way of saying she's paying attention, she cares, and she's hoping you notice her return. 5. She responds well to light touch, a quiet but powerful signal of attraction. Sometimes the most subtle interactions speak the loudest, and touch is one of those unspoken languages that reveals so much. If a younger woman responds positively to your light, casual touches, a gentle tap on her arm, a supportive pat on her shoulder, or even a guiding hand on her back, it's often a sign that she feels calm, comfortable, and even drawn to you. Touch and trust go hand in hand. Physical touch requires a certain level of comfort and trust. If she doesn't flinch or pull away when you touch her lightly, it means she feels safe in your presence. Trust is a foundation for deeper connections, and her ease in these little moments might reveal her openness to exploring more with you. The dance of mutual touch. Pay attention if she begins to mirror your touches or even initiates her own. Maybe you lightly graze her arm during a conversation, and moments later she gently places her hand on yours or brushes against you. Accidentally, these acts may seem small, but they signal mutual comfort and interest, a silent exchange that deepens your connection, lingering moments of contact. Something magical happens when a moment of touch lingers just a bit longer than necessary. If you place a hand on her shoulder or guide her gently, notice if she stays within that space rather than stepping back. That lingering closeness suggests she enjoys your touch and the intimacy it brings. The unspoken alignment. A body language. Her body language will amplify what her comfort with touch is already saying. If she leans in, maintains eye contact, or gives you a soft smile during these moments, it's her way of letting you know she's enjoying in your presence. Her openness in these subtle yet charged moments creates a warm pathway for deeper attraction through these tender exchanges. She may be encouraging you to take one step closer, so don't miss the cues when her light touches start to leave a lasting impression. 6. She initiates contact, a heartfelt cue of interest when a younger woman takes the initiative to reach out. It's often one of the clearest signs she wants to build a connection with you. Whether it's through messages, calls, or sharing snippets of her day, initiating contact is her way of testing the waters, hoping you'll respond in kind. Why initiating contact matters. This kind of effort is never random. It comes from a deeper place of wanting intimacy or closeness. When she texts or calls, it often means one thing: she's been thinking about you. Whether it's a casual good morning message or a late night to make you smile, her actions reveal that she's comfortable with you and craves your presence in her day-to-day life. It's a subtle romantic way of inviting you into her world, key ways she might reach out. A younger woman interested in you will look for reasons to connect, no matter how small or light-hearted. Maybe she's the first to send you a message, asking how your day is going, or uses creative excuses to keep the conversation alive, like asking for movie recommendations or discussing her favorite restaurant. These aren't just random questions. She's looking for avenues to stay close to you. Another common sign is when she shares something personal, a meme, an article or a funny video, just to spark a conversation. This shows you're on her mind even during seemingly ordinary moments. How to respond to her invitations. The key to building on this is to match her energy, engage fully when she reaches out. Avoid one-word answers, and instead take the time to show genuine interest, laugh alongside her. Share your own stories and make her feel valued by initiating contact. She's offering a little glimpse into her affection. Respond warmly, and you'll notice the rhythm of communication growing into something truly special. 7. Playful teasing and flirting. The sweetheart saying, "I like you," without words. Playful teasing and flirting are often the spark that lights the flame of attraction. When a younger woman teases you, it's her way of saying, "I enjoy being around you," without directly spelling it out. This light-hearted banter creates a fun, relaxed energy between the two of you, opening the door to a deeper connection. Understanding playful teasing. Teasing works as a charming balancing act. If she's making cheeky remarks about the way you always mispronounce a word, or playfully ribbing you about your favorite hobbies, not to jab at you, she's flirting. This teasing comes from a place of affection and interest, not negativity. Her light quips often invite you into a game of banter, making the moment about the two of you in an exciting and private way. The secret is in the tone. If her teasing is gentle and accompanied by a bright smile or a subtle laugh, she's creating a playful environment. What she's doing is building a bridge of comfort where you both can relax and just enjoy each other's company. Why she teases you. Playful teasing has a purpose. It's not random for one. It lets her gauge how you'll respond. If you grin, laugh, or tease her right back, you're signaling that you're on the same wavelength. But teasing also plays a romantic role when she jokes about quirks. Only the two of you know she's setting the stage for inside jokes that symbolize the intimacy developing between you. How flirting transforms the connection. Teasing also helps create trust. If she feels comfortable poking fun at you in a sweet, harmless way, is because she feels safe with you. This kind of humor can reveal whether you share a spark, inviting you to lean into the lighter side of romance. Even better, teasing builds reports showing you she's equally interested in the emotional and fun sides of your connection. When she teases you, flirt back. This playful energy is the perfect way to feck the flames of attraction and show her you understand the subtle sweetness of her affections. That shared laughter and mutual teasing might be her way of asking for something more without saying a word. 8. Her body language shows interest. The subtle signs of nonverbal attraction. Body language is a beautiful thing. It often speaks what words cannot, revealing emotions and intentions in ways we can't always consciously control. If a younger woman is interested in you, her body will naturally reflect that attraction, even if her words are shy or uncertain. Her movements, gestures, and posture might be giving you all the clues you need. Leaning in and closing the distance. One of the first signs of attraction is when she leans toward you while you're talking. It's her subtle way of closing the space between you, a natural instinct that reveals she's drawn to you both emotionally and physically. The closer she wants to be, the more engaged and connected she feels. If she frequently leans in, even during casual conversations, it's likely her feelings are more than friendly, an open and inviting posture. An open posture can speak volumes about how someone feels in your presence. If her arms are relaxed, her shoulders aren't tense, and she angles herself toward you during your time together, she's likely comfortable and genuinely interested. But what's more, telling when she focuses entirely on you in the moment, facing you directly. It's her way of signaling that she's captivated, not just listening out of politeness, mirroring your movements. Does she mimic the way you cross your legs or the way you rest your hand on the table? This subconscious act of mirroring isn't random. It's her way of building an unspoken connection by reflecting your gesture. She's creating a sense of harmony and closeness, silently saying, "I like you." Where physical touch, the ultimate clue. If she finds excuses for small touches, a playful nudge, a light graze on your arm, or a hand brushing yours, it's a real sign she's drawn to you. A lingering touch or lack of hesitation when you initiate contact can mean she feels safe, comfortable, and ready for more intimacy. When her body language aligns with these cues, she might be waiting for you to take that next step. Pay attention. Lean in both physically and emotionally, and see where those subtle signals lead you in. She hints about being single or available, the quiet invitations for something more. When a younger woman drops subtle clues about her relationship status, it's often more than just casual conversation. It's her way of letting you know she's open to something new. These gentle hints might seem innocent on the surface, but underneath they could hold an invitation for you to make the next move. Casual mentions of being single. One of the easiest ways she might signal her availability is by casually mentioning her single status. Perhaps she says something like, "It's been a while since I've gone on a date," or "I'm just focusing on myself." But who knows what the future brings? These comments might seem nonchalant, but they can carry an underlying message. She's open to possibilities, and maybe she's hoping you'll be part of that future. Often these subtle remarks will come during comfortable conversations when the guard is down and the connection between you feels natural. If she shares these thoughts with you, take them as a window into her openness for something more meaningful, inviting you into her future plans. Another charming way she might hint in her interests is by including you in her ideas. For the future, for example, she might say that new cafe looks amazing. We should go together, or there's a concert coming up that I think you love. Are you free? These aren't just casual suggestions. They're her way of expressing a desire to spend more time with you while testing the waters to see how you feel about the idea. By casually weaving you into these plans, she's showing that she's not just envisioning her future, but thinking about you in it too, highlighting her independence and viability. Sometimes she might talk about her independence or how much she values her freedom. Comments like, "I've been enjoying my own company lately," or "I love having the time to explore what I want." While these statements celebrate her autonomy, they can also serve as subtle indicators that she has room in her life for someone special. When she drops these hints, she's painting a picture of her life that's open to the right person, and it might just be you recognizing these moments can help you connect the dots and realize that her quiet invitations could be the beginning of something exciting. Don't miss these cues. They might be her way of extending the first step towards a deeper connection. 10. She laughs at your jokes. The sweet sound of attraction. There's something magical about laughter. It has a way of forging connections, easing tension, and subtly revealing attraction. When a younger woman laughs at your jokes, even the ones that barely deserve a chuckle, it might be her way of saying, "I like being around you beyond humor." Her laughter could be the sweetest clue that she wants you to take the next step. While laughter is a sign of interest, laughter is more than just a response to humor. It's an emotional reaction that creates a shared bond. If she's giggling at your dry puns or smiling at your half-hearted jokes, it's likely because she enjoys your company, not just your punchlines. Her laugh might be saying, "I'm comfortable with you, and I want to keep talking," even when your jokes aren't comedic gold. Her consistent laughter shows she's paying attention and finding joy in the connection. You share the unspoken signs in Lord. It's not just laughter itself, it's the way she laughs that matters. If she laughs while locking eyes with you, it's a sign of her emotional engagement. If she adds playful gestures like touching her hair, brushing her hand against yours, or leaning in as she giggles, that amplifies her interest. These little cues are often subconscious expressions of attraction, showing that she's comfortable at ease and possibly hoping for something more genuine, laughter vest, polite courtesy. You'll also want to notice the type of laughter she shares. Genuine laughter is effortless and comes with a warm smile and relaxed posture. Forced laughter might feel or sound a little strained, lacking that spark of shared enjoyment. But when her laugh feels lively and her body language is inviting, it's a great sign she's drawn to you. Her laughter might seem simple, but it's a melody of connection and attraction. If she's always laughing at your jokes, listen closely. It could be her way of saying, "I want you to take the next step." Final thoughts: recognizing the signs and taking the leap. Understanding the subtle hints and unspoken signals from a younger woman can feel like navigating a quiet but powerful undercurrent. From her playful touches, inviting words, shared laughter, and even her body language. These small yet meaningful cues often carry a deeper message. The key is to stay attuned, be confident, and respect her boundaries while exploring the dynamic connection between you. If you've noticed a mix of these behaviors, it might be time to take the next step and express your interest. Whether it's through a thoughtful gesture, an open conversation, or simply showing her you appreciate the connection you share, your response can make all the difference. You always approach these moments with kindness and authenticity, ensuring she feels valued and understood. Ultimately, the best relationships blossom when both individuals feel a mutual spark in genuine connection. By recognizing the signs and moving forward with confidence and respect, you could be opening the door to something truly meaningful. Trust your instincts, take the leap, and see where the journey takes you.